Hi and welcome to AFTV. It's now time for the player ratings. Rob, you're joined with me. Let's start with Aaron Ramsdale.
Let's start with Man United. I can't believe it. Yeah? They need to sack.
You got too early.
No, but you know what? Now they know how we felt last year.
Correct.
This is like a complete turnaround. Last year, remember, we lost to Brentford first game. 2-0, not 4-0.
And we had
loads of players missing, right? But we lost our first game. Then we lost there to Chelsea. Then City. Our first 3 games, and they got Liverpool next week. So they could be in the position that we were in last year. Let's see how they come back from that, because we came back to nearly get the top 4. But it's completely different this season, and what a turnaround. We won first game of the season away at Crystal Palace. Tough game. That was a line-up, but we dealt with that. And then today, bit of a shame that we conceded a couple of goals, so I thought we were excellent.
Yeah, let's start with Aaron Ramsdale. You know he's going to be frustrated. We've seen in the documentary how much conceding means to him. A lot of people may blame Saliba for the OG. Some people are looking at Aaron Ramsdale as well for his positioning, so that you might put that into your ratings.
It was a bit of a mix-up. I was interviewing somebody earlier on, and they said that they're going to have to look. I think it was Troops was saying they're going to have to learn to play together. Remember, they've only just started playing together, right? So it's a little bit of a communication mix-up for that second goal. But there's a couple of little sloppy moments. But listen, I'm going to excuse them. You know what I mean? At times, he was so in control. It's easy to switch off, especially in this heat. So Ramsdale today, a little bit sloppy. Probably give him like a 6.
A 6? Yeah,
I think 6 out of 10.
Obviously getting beat in his near post as well.
And listen, he'll be the one. I hope he's not too angry with himself. He's probably still in the changing rooms now.
It's rubbing his face.
Yeah. Listen, it happens, man. You know what I mean? I love his passion in that documentary. Yeah.
Okay, let's go to right back now. We saw Ben White playing there. What'd you give him?
Yeah, listen, it was a bit of a different game for him today. He didn't really have like your Zahas or people like that attacking him today down there. I think he had a okay game. It was nothing spectacular. I'd probably give him a 6 as well.
Okay, 6. Okay, let's go into the centre back pairing now. Let's start with William Saliba.
I thought he was excellent. You know what I mean? I think he would have got, if it weren't for the own goal, probably it'd be like a 9 out of 10. Because I thought, even after that own goal, how many headers did he win? How calm he is under pressure. He's just, nothing phases him, nothing worries him. And the other thing about him, how quick. He is lightning. I mean, one time I saw him on a run with Patson Daka, and that guy's, he's quick, you know what I mean? And he burnt him, you know what I mean? So, even with the own goal, I'm going to give him an 8. I thought he played really well.
Okay, Gabriel, his partner today, Robbie?
Yeah, Gabriel had a few sloppy moments at the start of the game, but then later on he grew into the game. I like the partnership. I like them two in the partnership, you know what I mean? They're two big centre-halves, you know what I mean? And I thought Gabriel played all right today. 7.
7, okay. Let's look at Zinchenko. I mean, a player when we was watching from the studio, sublime with his feet, technical ability is unbelievable.
Quality player, man. Quality. We bought him, I still think, right, secretly Pep is probably kicking himself for selling Zinchenko, because they've gone and bought that guy, Sergio Gomez. I don't think that was, they wanted Cucurella, innit? And he must be thinking, why did I let him go so early? And thank God he did, you know what I mean? And what he's bought is like quality, but he's also a very experienced player. And, he just, I love the way like him and Gabriel, they were arguing when that goal was, you know what I mean? And he was saying to him, should have got tighter. I mean, I don't know, without analysing it back, I don't know whose fault it was. But we've got a quality player. He's a top quality player. 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10. Very much deserved as well. Going into the midfield, let's start with Granit Xhaka.
Great game by Xhaka.
Yeah.
Started off, there was a little sloppy moment right at the start. Xhaka.
That was highlighted in the studio very much.
But after that, he nearly scored. Remember that he had that header?
Yep.
I was like, is that Xhaka? Right up there. He's playing so far forward now. And he's effective.
Yep.
And he scored a goal. You know what I mean? I thought he played really well. 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10. Okay.
The guy's stamina as well.
He was all over the pitch, box to box.
He's such a fit player, man. That is his position. He played well.
Not getting enough credit, do you think? Because I know a lot of fans keep saying, listen, Tielemans on the pitch, we need to make a signing.
No, we still need to make a signing of Tielemans. But I keep saying I want to see competition for places. That keeps Granit Xhaka on his toes if he knows Tielemans is there. And if Tielemans is starting and Granit Xhaka's there, it keeps him on his toes. And that's what we need. But on today's performance, listen, I thought he had a good season last year as well, apart from the red cards. He's playing well.
Okay, let's go to Thomas Partey. I've been critical of Thomas Partey, and I still want to see more from him. When he's on his day, he's good, but there's a lot of sloppy performances. Belgium's been getting at me. But you today, what do you think of Thomas Partey?
First half, he was excellent. I thought second half, he got a bit sloppy. You know what I mean? I don't know if it was the heat or anything. Started getting a bit tired, started giving away a few little sloppy passes. But in the first half, excellent, man. The way he breaks the lines, the way he just picks the ball up and can drive past players. We don't really have another player that can do that. That's why he's so important. I think second half he looked like he dropped off a little energy-wise, although he did recover it towards the end of the game. So I'll give him a 7.
7? Okay. Yeah. Let's go to Martin Odegaard.
Odegaard today, it's a difficult one because he didn't really... Do you know what? Individually, he wasn't outstanding. But for a team player, the way he got around that pitch, his energy, his closing down, he was non-stop. Again, I don't know, that guy's fitness levels are unreal. Yeah. And in a game like this, you need players like that, and I'll give him a 7. Yeah. I didn't think he weren't a bad game, he weren't brilliant, but I'll give him a 7. I thought he was important. Notice they didn't take him off. They kept him on the pitch, you know what I mean? Yeah, I think
Mikel Arteta thinks he's an integral part to the side. Yeah, definitely. And Emile Smith-Rowe spoke about how fit he is. He's always running. Let's go to Bukayo Saka.
It's a bit quiet for Saka today. It was just one of his quieter games, but even with that, he still had that chance when he cut in and he hit that, you know what I mean? He's brilliant. He's one of the best at doing that in the Premier League. But it was a little bit quiet by his standards, but still, listen, I'm going to give him a 7. He still played well.
Yeah, okay. Let's go, before we go to Gabriel Jesus, let me go to the other wing. Martinelli for you, Robbie.
It was superb today.
Yeah?
Superb, man. The way, his energy, another goal for him. My main criticism of Gabriel Martinelli last year is that you do everything brilliantly, you don't score enough goals. Yeah. There's 2 in 2 now. That's a great start. He tracks back. His energy, it's just like, we saw it in the documentary when they were talking about him, saying how they love him. Yeah. We love him as well. He's just a non-stop. He was superb today. It's whether he's going out wide, whether he's cutting in, he's a problem. I'm going to give him an 8.
An 8 today, yeah?
Yeah, 8 out of 10.
Okay, then let's go to Gabriel Jesus. 4 goal involvements today, 2 goals. You let me know, what do you give him? Is he your man of the match as well, or do you have someone else?
He's definitely my man of the match. I was going to give him a 10, right? I gave Saliba a 10 last week. I was going to give him a 10, but he missed a few chances, right? So just because he missed...
Being a bit harsh, isn't it?
Yeah, you know what I mean? Listen, because it wasn't a perfect performance, because he had a couple of chances that I think, you could have scored those. But how can you moan at a guy that's, like you said, the goal involvements, 2 goals... You know what I mean? Assists. He was everywhere. His hold-up play.
Oh, you see he headed it and then they
his hold-up play, man. Like Jesus. You know what I mean? His strength. You know, I think, you know what? Lacazette had great hold-up play. So he would come up to Lacazette, he'd hold it up. Then he's waiting to bring other people in. This guy can hold it up, spin, boom, he's gone. Yeah, he must be a nightmare to mark. You know what I mean? And I think I can't remember who said it earlier. £45 million is an absolute steal. Bargain of the window.
Do you think Pep's scratching his head on that one as well? Do you think he might be thinking,
listen here, they got Haaland for 56, so they ain't going to moan too much. But listen, I mean, I think, you know, it's an absolute... Chelsea, no wonder they were trying to hijack it. They must be kicking themselves, because if we'd have gotten to Chelsea, that would have been a big problem. I mean, look, he's a proper striker. We got to keep him fit if we're going to have a good season, because he's quality.
So you didn't want to give him a 10, so what are you saying, 9.9, 9.5 or 9?
Well, because we don't do halves, you know what I mean? But I'm going to give him a 9, just because there was, you know, I think he could have scored more goals. If I'm just being super harsh on him. But 9 out of 10. He was brilliant. And we saw him in pre-season. He played exactly like that. He played like that when he was in Florida. He's played like that since he's come into the team. He's going to get better. Please don't get injured. He's going to be...
I think 9's a fair result. I think he'll be frustrated he didn't get his hat-trick as well with the opportunities he missed. Let's just quickly rattle through the subs. We saw Kieran Tierney return.
Tierney came on, just solidified things, you know what I mean? So I'm going to give him a 6.
Okay.
You know, 'cause not enough time to really. I'm going to give all of them a 6.
Okay, all of them a 6.
Just rattle through them all, give them a 6. Because they weren't on long enough, all of them, but they all came on and did a job. And the good thing, like everyone's saying, is look at the quality coming on. That's what we want to see at Arsenal. Zinchenko comes off, Tierney comes on. I'm not worried.
Ben White comes off, Tomiyasu.
Yeah, Tomiyasu comes off. Sorry, Ben White comes off. Tomiyasu, I'm not worried. Last year I'm worried. I'm like, yo.
Yeah, who's walking up?
When I see a player getting tired, I'm looking over at the number at the bench. I'm like, who's coming on? Oh no, man.
So what you're saying today? You're just sat back chilling, thinking, yeah, nice in the sun, enjoying.
No time in that game did I think we were going to lose. Even when they got the goal back, at no time did I feel a vibe that Arsenal would not win that game, and that is because we're playing good football.
It says a lot compared to like last season. When Leicester scored, you'd be worried.
We're playing well, but listen, it's still early in the season. I ain't going to get carried away. It's the second game of the season. I still want to see us go out and strengthen.
Yeah.
You know, anything can happen in football, man. You can get a couple of injuries and then all of a sudden, so I want us to go out and strengthen. Tielemans was out there today. You could see he wants to come to Arsenal, man. He couldn't be.
So, someone saying when he went off, he went straight to Edu up into the technical area and started signing up some medicals.
To me, he's looking around the place. He's looking at the atmosphere. He's looking at the players, Jesus, and thinking, yeah, man, I'd love to play him. I hope they sign him. I think he'd be a great signing. And I would like us to sign a wide player that can score goals. You know, there's Pino, we've been lined up with Pino. I'll tell you who I'd really like. Out of all the Moussa Diabis who I'd really like. But only because Pino's 19, I'm like, he's going to be another player we've got to wait. Although Moussa Diaby's young as well. I think he's only 22. But we need that other player there. But listen, we're building something special.
All right, let's just wrap through the last bit. So the ref today for you, Rob.
I thought the ref today
overturned the VAR decision. Overturned the decision. Sorry for the penalty as well.
The ref today was consistent. You know what I mean? Listen, I'll give the ref probably like a 7. He thank God for VAR because we've been seeing Jamie Vardy come to the Emirates and con referees in the past. He's done it loads of times. He cons referees. Yeah. That's part of. Listen, he's a great striker. I rate him. Right, even at his age, he's still quality. Even though we kept him so quiet today. But he's made a career of conning referees. He does that all the time. I remember him winning a penalty like that here before.
Yeah.
So the VAR's around now. So you know what I mean. Yeah. So I thought the ref today 7. I'll give him a 7.
Okay. Mikel Arteta.
Yeah. Let's give him a 9. Let's give him a 9. He's had a good week. You know what I mean. I think he's coming out brilliantly in the All or Nothing documentary. I think they should call it All or Arteta because it's kind of like his journey, isn't it? It's all about him. But he's obviously building something here. And you know what I like about Arteta? You've got to give him his dues, right? When he first came in at Arsenal, what he said, he kept going on about how he wants to build back the connection between the players and the fans. And we're seeing that here. Look at the atmosphere today. Look at the atmosphere last season. That is a lot down to Mikel Arteta. He's got to get his plaudits for that. So 9 out of 10. Arteta, Edu, go out there, strengthen. Don't rest on your laurels. Bring in a couple more signings before this window closes, and we got a chance of having a very good season.
Definitely, that's a good result for Mikel Arteta. It'd be interesting to see what he spoke about before this game. We'd love to see what he brought to the players today.
Well, he ain't going to have to go in there. Remember the other day when he was going, shit! Soft! You won't have to do that today, you know what I mean? Hard today, hard!
All right, last thing to round up. You mentioned it just briefly just then. The fans.
10.
The fans.
10.
Well, and then quickly as well, Gabriel Jesus back there's a song as well. Someone said there's a new song for him. I don't know what it is, but I don't know if you remember it.
We need a song for Jesus, man. I heard him singing la 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 Jesus. Nah, let's get him his own song, man. I wanna big up just before I came into the game, I saw a couple of those guys from the Ashburton Army.
Okay, yeah.
And they are creating an unbelievable atmosphere in the clock ends. You know what I mean? They're doing brilliant. So well done to them. The atmosphere in that stadium today was unreal.
Serious.
Yeah, it was on fire. On fire, man. That's what we want to see from now till the end of the season. Listen, we're going to have not every game we play is going to be in the sunshine. 4 goals. We're going to have tough moments as well. Fans got to stick with the team in those ones as well. But well done to the fans today. 10. And that is it for the player ratings. Let us know your player ratings in the comments below. Like this video, and we'll see you at the next fixture. Take care. Shop for AFTV merch at shop.aftv.co.uk. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Snapchat, and Twitch. We've got content for every platform, so check it out.